Are you looking for an affordable Tucson community with all the perks and very little drawbacks? Well, you're not going to want to miss today's video because we're going to explore Rita Ranch and talk about what it has to offer and show you some homes that are currently on the market. Let's get to it. If you're new to this channel and want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, or 12 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson. Like I mentioned, today we're gonna be checking out Rita Ranch, showing you what it has to offer, and then even going into the neighborhoods to kind of show you or give you an idea of what's currently for sale in the Rita Ranch market so you can see how far your money may go in the Rita Ranch area. Now, we understand by the time you view this video, these homes may not be available and the market may shift a little bit, but the idea here is just to give you a basic idea of what is going on in the area so you can determine if the area is right for you. And if it is right for you, we'd love to help you find that home. So if you're not familiar, Rita Ranch is in southeast Tucson. In fact, it's about as far southeast as you can go before you get into the Vail area. So there's a lot of perks of living right here. So you do actually have quick access to a lot of employers. So down the road, we have Raytheon, we have a Walmart, Home Depot, we have grocery stores. So that's great for, shopping, your retail access there. You have a commercial strip down Old Vail Road with a lot of different commercial opportunities and employment opportunities right there. You're actually really close to the freeway, so if you're commuting to work, it's pretty easy to get anywhere in Tucson from Rita Ranch. Most areas of Tucson you can get to within about half an hour, and if you need to go clear across Tucson, let's say Marana or a Valley area, in most cases you're going to be there within about 45 minutes. Now, another big benefit of the Rita Ranch area, which is different than pretty much most Tucson addresses, is that this is part of the A+ rated Vail School District. So Vail School District being A+ rated by greatschools.org. And they have basically huge accomplishments when it comes to their sports programs too. So people are looking at the Vail School Districts for their sports programs, for their academics, and just overall reputation. And if you are researching the Vail School District, you're gonna find that they are currently ranked as #2 in the entire state of Arizona and #1 in the Tucson area. So a lot of people wonder what there is to do in these different communities that we go visit, and Rita Ranch really has a lot to offer. So currently I'm over here in Purple Heart Park, which is actually managed by Tucson Parks and Recreation. And this is a fairly large park. So you have sports fields here, you have a community pool, you have a splash pad, you've got a couple different playgrounds for the kiddos. You actually have a dog park here. So overall, just a great utility for the neighborhood. And since it's managed by Tucson Parks and Recs, you don't have to be a community member to come and visit this one. So there's no shortage of cyclists in the Tucson area. In fact, that is one of the attractors for Tucson. We have this beautiful weather, so we get a lot of people that want to enjoy year-round outdoor activities. And if you're looking in the Rita Ranch area, you might be pleased to find that there is actually access to Tucson's The Loop cycling track. So that's over 100 miles of paved bicycle tracks, take you all around Tucson. I mean, you can connect from right here in Rita Ranch and go all the way up to pretty much the Oro Valley area from here. So quite amazing. And if you're into more of like the mountain biking type experience, there is a top mountain bike trail right here you access from Rita Ranch. That's gonna be Fantasy Island. You're gonna get to that near Valencia and Howden. Now, if you really enjoy getting into nature, you'll be pleased to know that we're only about 15 minutes away from the Saguaro National Park East main entrance. And in there, you're gonna find endless hiking, jogging, walking trails, or there's just a nice driving trail too, where you can just find different vantage points and look out into those Rincon Mountains, see some of those beautiful saguaros that the Tucson area has to offer. And if you are going to that Saguaro National Park East main entrance, definitely recommend stopping and getting a bite to eat at Saguaro Corners. I did about 18 years ago, met a girl, got married, had kids, and lived happily ever after. So filming this on December 12th, 2024. Currently there's 31 active listings, homes for sale in the Rita Ranch area. And those are gonna range in price from $299,000 up to $509,900. And over the last 6 months, there's been 102 sales with a median sales price of $336,000. So now that you know a little bit about the Rita Ranch area, let's go check out some neighborhoods and see what's currently for sale. So normally we work our way up in price point, and today is going to be no exception to that. So the first home that we have right here is currently range priced at $299,000 up to $309,000. Now, typically when a seller puts range pricing on their listing, it means that they're trying to capture the higher number, but for search benefits, they're also trying to capture everyone that has their search capped off at $300,000. So it'll just help get the home a little bit more attention. This home behind me is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,345 square foot. It was built in 2000, which is actually a newer home for the Rita Ranch area. A majority of Rita Ranch was built in the 90s, so not a lot of sections are actually 2000. This is on 0.13 acres and it does have mature landscaping. If you go inside of the home, you have polished, stamped concrete flooring throughout the home. And it being a 2000 home, a lot of stuff in there is original, but it's been extremely well cared for and it's in great shape. So now that you got an idea of what you might be able to get in that $299,000 to $309,000 price range, let's bump it up a little bit and see what you can get for your money. So bumping up that price a little bit, this home behind me is currently also range priced at $385,000 to $395,000. And with that, you've got 2,180 square foot, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 0.16 acres, built in 1999. Now, standing out front right here, it does look like it's been painted a little more recently, and it does seem to have a newer roof. I didn't see anything about that in the notes, just an observation of mine. If you go into the backyard, you've got a beautiful turf area, patio pavers that extend out from the main patio with 2 different sitting areas. So if you want to get some sunlight, you've got that option, or a nice area for a fire pit on one of those. And the covered patio itself is quite large as well. You go into the home, it has been meticulously cared for. So you have hard surface flooring throughout the home and tile in a majority of it. All right, so now that you got an idea of what you're going to get in this price range, let's bump it up a little bit more to see how far your money will go. For the final home of the day, I didn't quite go to the most expensive home in Rita Ranch or the highest list priced home in Rita Ranch, but definitely at one of the runner-ups. So this home behind me is currently listed at $469,000, and with that you get 2,886 square foot, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, sitting on 0.23 acres, so almost a quarter acre, built in 2000. So this is one of those newer parts of Rita Ranch. So this is actually the west at Rita Ranch. And a lot of homes in here are sitting on these larger lots. We actually have a friend in the neighborhood who put in a side gate in their backyard. They built an RC track. They've got room back there to park their extra Toyota Tacoma and their camper. They have a shed with an observatory, like a roll-out observatory. So there's a lot of like unique things that people have done with their lots in this neighborhood. If you go into this home, you do have like a polished wood plank type tile for the majority of your walkways and wet areas. And then in like your living room areas and your bedrooms, you do have carpet. You have a gourmet kitchen with a ton of cabinet space. And in the backyard, they have done like basically mostly concrete and pavers for the ground back there. So not really much dirt left, if any. And then you have a full length back patio, and it is facing off to the south. So you get that good sunlight all winter long back there. So thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it or found it useful, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. And if you or someone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, we'd love to hear from you, love to help you. Give us a call, shoot us a text or email, and we'll help you make that smooth move to Tucson. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.